everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to go through the eXp Enterprise dashboard, and welcome everybody to Friday Night Live at eXp with Chris Luther and the Chris Luther Real Estate team. And so today we're just going to kind of talk about one of the systems that eXp offers its agents and teams that is pretty interesting. So for any of you agents out there that are looking at what eXp offers, there's some really good tools in this dashboard. So gonna kind of jump into those, kind of walk you through that tonight, and let you see what all that looks like. So this is basically your eXp Enterprise dashboard. You're going to log in, you use your agent credentials to go in. And so we're going to go ahead. I've already logged in, so I'm going to switch over. So this is what your dashboard is going to look like. And so starting off, you've got a tab on the left that kind of shows you some different information on tabs in certain areas. And as you go through that, we're going to scroll through all this stuff and kind of walk you through what's in here. So first one, you kind of got blocks in here, company information. First one's exprealty.com. That's eXp's just public facing website. So if you wanted to go see that, every agent in eXp has a free CRM and website. You may be using your own, that's fine, but you have an option to use that as an eXp agent. So that's something a little bit different, but this is just the overall public exprealty.com site. I'm not going to click on it right now. I want to stay in the dashboard. So investor relations. So this is kind of where you'll go to look about eXp World Holdings. One of the things that we talk about is stocks in the company. And so any information related to that would be in this tab here as well. Then they've got official press releases, whether that's through eXp World Holdings or eXp Realty. Any of the latest and breaking news you can find right there at this click in the dashboard. So pretty cool stuff there. Extend a Hand, that's the charitable organization. You can learn more about helping out in conjunction with eXp Realty and different charities. So you can go there to find out more information about that. eXp Preferred Partners. So I'm going to click on that real quick just to kind of show you guys some of the preferred partners that the company has. And let me go to the partners page. So here's some of the things. Obviously, we got some lending service, title and escrow, express offers. That is the instant offer iBuyer program. We'll talk a little bit more about that in another episode, but very cool. It's just it's a great iBuyer program that keeps the eXp agent involved in the transaction and doesn't keep them out. So very, very good program there we can go into. Get a home warranty program through America's Preferred, Utility Connect. Then you've got virtual tool partner, Build a Sign, the CE Shop for continuing education, and your currency exchange if you're dealing with any properties outside the U.S. So anyway, those are just a couple, and you can kind of go through them. There's a lot of different things that you can find on this page as well. That will go into more depth about what these programs are. You can go to their website. You can get the contact information for the representatives of these partners. So just wanted to show you that real quick. We'll get back out. Okay, technology. SkySlope. We're going to do an episode here in the next couple of weeks with Stephanie, who's on our team that runs SkySlope, and she'll kind of walk us through all of that and how that works. But SkySlope essentially is your transaction management software that helps keep everybody in compliance and gets you paid. So that's where all of the paperwork for eXp happens with all your deals. So definitely an important tab as well there. The next one over is KV Core. So I mentioned a second ago that you've got the option for a website and CRM free as an eXp agent. So KV Core is the company that manages that. And it's a very good program if you don't already have something that you're using, or if you're just wanting to make a switch over to eXp and you want to start from scratch, this is a great place to start. So that's where you can go find out more about the KV Core platform and what all the capabilities are as an eXp agent. Next one over is Making It Rain. Okay, so Making It Rain is kind of in conjunction with your KV Core. It's basically how you can go in and start your PPC lead generation program. So essentially, you click that, you fill out some information, you tell them where you want leads, how much budget you want to, just essentially tell them kind of what leads you want, and they'll set that up, and you put a budget at it, and it goes on autopilot for you to start lead generating through the KV Core platform. And it's a very simple way to start getting leads right away when you join the company. So highly recommend checking that out if you're interested at all in doing some lead generation through your website. Okay, moving down, eXp World. So here we've got eXp World, which that will obviously be a video for another day. If you haven't already seen eXp World, that is where everybody, all the eXp people that work through eXp, the employees, operate out of the eXp World. Just as a reminder, there are no eXp World brick and mortar offices. Everything is done in the cloud. It's through eXp World, so everybody has an avatar. They have offices. So when you go into the eXp World, that's where you're going to do any training. If you need to see staff, there's just tons of things that you can do in there. Again, make sure that you are kind of checking back with us on all the Friday Night Live, because we're going to be doing an eXp World video coming up soon to show you guys what the world looks like. And if you want to see that in advance, you can always shoot me a text or an email if you'd like a guest pass to eXp World to check that out. That's what this next block is. So we can go in, I can request for you to get a guest pass to kind of travel around eXp World, go into trainings, any of that. And so if you're watching this Friday, next week is actually our eXpCon event. So if anybody's interested in sitting in on some of those eXpCon training sessions, now would be a great time to get a guest pass to the eXpCon. So just let me know if you're interested in that. Moving along, ShareWorks. This is where we talked about the stock awards, the agent equity program. This is where all of that information is housed. So if you have stock awards or you're participating in the equity program, this is where you would click on to see what your balances look like. It shows you everything in eXp in terms of where your stocks are, what they're worth, their value worth, when they're going to vest. All that information is right there through ShareWorks. So again, this enterprise is the hub for kind of everything that you need to run your business and make sure everything's at one kind of at the touch of your fingers in one application. Resource and educations, eXplore guide. This just kind of is for you to know a little bit more about what eXp is. If you're new to the company and you want to start learning some more of the ins and outs of the company and what they have to offer, you as a new agent, this is where you would go. Knowledge base and tech support. This is a good place where you can access and live chat tech support if you're having problems. You guys can get, whether you're in the world or whether you're right here, you can access that and kind of get any answers tech related that you need. So very good app there. And then eXp education calendar, as you can see, if we click on that, this is going to show you, a second for it to load up here. Everything's going to be shown in Pacific time. I'm obviously on Eastern Standard Time in North Carolina, but this is what your training calendar looks like in eXp. So these are all the different things that are offered for the week. They post a new one every week, but you can kind of go through, most everything is published well in advance. So you can look at all the classes that are coming up, and you can put those on your calendar. You can click on it. Let's just say we want to look at this icon series, how to run your business like a business. Click on that. It'll give you more information and how to attend. You can copy it right to your calendar. Very cool. Just tons of training in the eXp world from not only the people that work for eXp, but also the icon agents like myself that go in and teach a class. So you're learning from other people in the business that are doing business just like you. So very good opportunity to learn from other agents. The other things that you can look at, there's also state meetings. If depending on what state you're in, you have a state office inside eXp World, so you can look at the different things that are going on for your state to keep you in the know for any of that. So you get out of this real quick. Okay, so that's again education calendar that just kind of lets you know what all the training sessions are from week to week, and gets those on your calendar for you. Mentor program, expand mentor program. If you're, a top agent or an icon agent, you can apply to become a mentor. And there's a lot of information about that. Essentially, what you're doing is you're mentoring newer agents. I think before, while they're doing their first 3 deals, I believe they have a pay system for that. If you are a mentor, to get some additional revenue on that. So I have not personally looked into that, but if you want more information, obviously you can kind of click through there and it will give you all the details for you to sign up and be and what that looks like. Okay, marketing and branding. So here's some pretty cool stuff. There's a couple different tabs here. The first one, logos, branding, and signs. We'll click on this, kind of walk you through some of the stuff loaded up here. Okay, so again, here is kind of just talks about marketing branding for eXp. Right now, we're actually in the process. I think next week they are launching the new eXp logo. So some of this will change. But here's a bunch of different sections that, around marketing and branding that that may apply to you. But cool thing is, and this is eXp Marketing Center, which is I'm going to go to next. So here is where you can kind of create a lot of different things, whether it's flyers, brochures, social media posts. You can create postcards, signs, business cards, door hangers. I mean, basically anything marketing related, you guys, even videos, helpful documents. There's a lot of cool things. If you want letterhead, you can click on this, browse the design, and you can customize this. So the window comes up, I'll kind of show you that. So anyway, so they've got, like, for letterhead here, for example, you can kind of come in here, you can put in whatever different things. This is newsletters, helpful docs, but you can customize most of this stuff with your information. So if you wanted to, give me a second here, get back. If you wanted to create, let's do this one. Let's say you wanted to create a flyers and brochures. We'll click on that. Pretty cool. So let's say, let's do a listing flyer, just real example. I'm not going to take you all the way through it, but I'm just going to kind of show you what things look like. So there's a couple of different, layouts, things like that. Let's just click one just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so it's going to kind of come in here. It's got the agent information, and this is where you'll go in. You click on that, you can upload video, because obviously that lady right there is not me. So anyway, but you can go in here, just everything's clickable. You can change it, and then you can go ahead and go through download, print and ship, share. You can do whatever you want. If you want to print it in-house, you can do that. They also have a print and ship program. If you wanted to send it off to eXp and their preferred vendors, they can do that for you as well. So just kind of walking you through just a couple of things on that, but there's just tons of different things in the actual marketing center itself that you guys can kind of go through and do. So all that, okay. Then you've got the eXp brand store. We're going to click on that. So right now, like I said, we're getting ready to change over logos. So everything in the store is discounted this week. Maybe I should order some stuff, but anyway, everything now will be on the new logo. So all the in stock stuff, they're doing it at a 40% discount. So no need to really do. But anyway, you got a few gadgets and things in here that you guys can order. Stationery, if you need little stickers, accessories. There's just a lot of different things that you can do. But once they change over to the new logo, they'll be loading up new products. So, but you have that brand store that you can order stuff, onesies and twosies, not have to order in bulk if you don't want to. So pretty cool little thing there. All right, and then we've got eXp social media. Obviously, they got the Facebook, Twitter. The workplace is what I'm going to kind of show you. We have our own kind of workplace, which looks like Facebook. I'm already logged in, so it should take it to mine. And then they have a lot of groups within there, but there's, like, for example, we got a group on KV Core, which is the website. So if you want to know anything about KV Core, these are good places to come in. People post stuff, people answer your questions. You can kind of get real-time answers on a lot of this stuff. We have an eXp referral network, so if you need an agent somewhere, you can post it in here, and you're going to get hammered with people that can take care of your clients. So that's another good thing is making sure you've got access to that. Water cooler chat, that's just kind of any generic topic stuff. You've got real eXp announcements. So anything major in the company, this is where you would see any of these things. So you got a little some other stuff. It looks like they were dancing Thriller in the eXp world the other day. Attraction services. If you are looking to recruit agents, you've got the eXp Attraction Services team has a group in here that can help you with some of that information. Express offers, we talked about that in a minute. If you would only have access to this if you are an express offers certified agent. You do have to go through a couple classes to get that. So you got that, and there's a couple of other ones in here. Like if you're an icon, you can get into that. But anyway, this just kind of shows you some different things where you can kind of get in and really see what's going on with the company. Both locally and nationwide. There's also like a North Carolina group or your state group. They'll add you automatically to some of these things, and then you've got all the people that you've maybe talked to recently that would show up here. So it's just like Facebook, but it's just within the company and pretty cool. And you also have an app on your phone that you can download to have this with you all the time. And there's also a second version of that is for people to reach out to you directly. So within the company, so pretty good little tools there. So that's kind of where the dashboard sits. There's a couple of other things that I want to show you here on the left. So we can go to my dashboard real quick. And so this is like pretty cool. It shows you, like, we've just recently reset our year in October. So what happens is they give you a dashboard that kind of shows you where your business is at. Let me refresh this real quick. It's one of the things that you have to do is refresh it so it comes up. So you can look at it on a month-by-month basis, year-by-year basis, and this is going to show you, volume. This is for you as an individual agent. Now I have a team, but it doesn't show me everything on my team. Like I have my own internals for that, but eXp will give you your own dashboard for your individual deals. So it'll show you that. It'll show you units, growth rate, year over year. And then total percent, then you've got like transactions. So right now, total 29, it just kind of shows you what you got going on in the pipeline, pending, open, closed, settled. But this is a good, I just remember the other brokerages that I've seen and the one that I was at didn't really give you any good company tools to show you where your business is going. So whether you're an individual agent or you're looking to start a team or you're a team leader, this is a really good information. It also shows you kind of commissions earned, cap, if you've capped in this situation. So I've already capped for this year 1 month in, which is great for me because now I'm reaching 100% commissions. So this just kind of really gives you a look at where your business is at, how close you are to maybe capping or doing anything else, revenue share earned. So right now, like $733 is saying that for my revenue share for this month, that's and it shows you how many agents you've got on your team, how many fees you've paid, unpaid fees, things like that. So this is just a really cool snapshot of your business. So definitely cool little tool for you guys to help run your business if you don't have something like that already. It really shows you where you're at, in production for your goals. In addition to that, if I go down to my agent profile, so then it also shows you, and you can export this, but it will show you all your transactions, and it'll break everything down in terms of what the sales price was, what the GCI of it was, if you paid a fee, a cap fee, if you're already capped. There's a lot of different things that are in this report. So if you ever have a question of like, did I get paid the right amount, whatever the breakdown, like you can click on any of these and let's see, and I can hit view and it will show me the actual details. Oh, I hit commission breakdown. I mean, it just shows me everything out. So like, just for example, on this particular transaction, it shows agent commission. That was the gross. Agent current performance. That means I've capped. I've paid $16,000 to the company, and it confirms that says capping transaction. Yes. Agent split before expenses. There was no split because I've already capped, and so only thing that I actually had to pay was the actual fee for the capping. The $250 essentially is what I had, minus anything else. So, and then it shows your agent net commission and the payable. So then you get back to details. It kind of shows you all that. And they also send you an email anytime that you have full transaction. This might give you even more information. Nope. Okay. Hadn't clicked on that before, so wasn't sure. Anyway, all right. So this just kind of like I said. So when you're in this, just kind of gives you a snapshot of all your deals, where you're at. It just shows you a breakdown of what the other page I was showing you in your dashboard is. And you can always hit this export to Excel if you want to keep a record of that on file. But this is here anytime you want to use it. So, so fees, this kind of shows you like what fees you pay on each deal. If you're capped already, you would pay this fee. If not, then you would put, you got agent net commission. Let's see, where is the fee here? So sales price volume. Sorry, these things are a little bit condensed. I can't read the whole thing, but it would show you what your fee you actually paid in, which I think is on this one. You can only see half of it. So anyway, but you get the idea. There's a lot of different things on there. If you ever have any payments that you have to the company for anything, you can see you have access to all that here. It would show any invoices that you have due for anything, and whether they've been paid, or you can pay them right online. Let's close that. Let's see, revenue share dashboard we can look at real quick. So this would just show you basically how many agents you sponsored. Kind of goes into that, and how many people are in your revenue share group. So there's a little bit of information on that. It can show you like what your next revenue share check is expected to be, because that depends on how many of your agents that you sponsored are actually having deals in place if they have not capped. So let's see what else. Equity program. This is where you would go to look at your agent awards, and see if you have agent awards that have been awarded to you, and conversely, obviously, that gives you stock. So if you wanted to look at that, again, you can look at that from the dashboard I showed you in the ShareWorks, or you can access it from here. So that's mainly it. I mean, you can go to optional services. Again, KV Core we talked about, Virbela Team Suites. You can actually have your own team suite inside eXp World. So that gives you more information about that. You can have, if you have your own team, or if you want to invite and have board meetings inside your own team suite, you can do that as well. So there would be more information about that here. So that was mainly the stuff that I wanted to show you guys. But again, just the dashboard in general kind of, gives you a lot of information about what, different things are with eXp that you're going to use on a day-to-day basis, all at the touch of your fingertips inside Enterprise. So very cool dashboard when you are an eXp agent that you have access to all the time. So you always know where your business is at, and you can access anything that you need. So hopefully this was interesting to you guys to see kind of what tools you have available with eXp. And again, as always, if you got any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me on my cell phone, 910-367-8302, or shoot me an email, chris@chrisluther.com. And if you got any questions at all, would love to help you. And if you want to learn more about eXp, definitely reach out to me and let me know what questions you have. And we can talk more about what eXp offers its agents. So again, thanks for tuning in to Friday Night Live at eXp with Chris Luther, and we'll see you again next week.